Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, it's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time for the TNA Event Center report. And now here's the man to give you all the total non-stop action and impactful report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode number 2092. As you know, we are getting into the weekend, finally. We just finished Rant and Rave over half an hour ago. I want to say get well soon. Jordy Scow, he wasn't on, for those of you who don't know. He came down with a bit of a sore throat, and I know how that feels, but I was determined to come in and entertain nonetheless. But Jordan decided to take the safe route and basically rest it off. And, for me, I don't like letting the good people down because they, like I said, for me, it's like this. I don't like letting the good people down for not showing up for Rant and Rave, even if I have a sore throat. I do the best I can, and I've always been taught to do the best you can and with my great abilities. I'm not knocking Jordan for not being on. He needs to rest. He's a lot younger than I am, and he has, he's a lot younger than I am. Plus, he's got good years to go. So, me, I'm not getting any younger, so I figured that's why I'm more innovative that way, and I'm more innovative than just talk, and that's the very most important thing ever I've learned. There's other ways you can go about things, and that's why I chose, even though I did have a sore throat, I choose to be on Rant and Rave. I can entertain the good fans out there. I want to thank you, fans, but also let's say you get well wishes to Jordan, and I'm sure he'll appreciate that. I'm sure he probably in the back of his mind probably sucks he wasn't on. He would have had a good time though. We would have had a good time. Plus, he would have spoke his mind like usual. But I joked that it's a good thing because I don't have to worry about being interrupted by him. But every time I say something, he cuts me off. I'm like, what? No. Nah, seriously though, Jordan, get well, get better, get your rest, recharge your batteries, and you'll be back on your feet again in no time at all. If you need the rest. If you need rest from your chilling with Jordy streams on Saturdays, completely understand, not a problem. So, we got to talk about the final TNA before Sacrifice in Full Sail University, NXT's old stomping grounds. And we had a battle of New England versus England. That's right, Battle of England's New versus Old England. Leon Slater went one-on-one with Eddie Edwards, and Eddie Edwards ends up picking up the victory in that matchup. Meanwhile, Sami Callihan did a little Death Machine TV and addressing Mance Warner and Steph DeLander. As you know, they're not allowed to have any physicality. And it seems to me, and then while he was basically talking smack about Mance Warner and Steph DeLander, both Warner and Steph DeLander showing up, and Steph DeLander decided to slap Sami Callihan. If I was Santino Marella and I caught that, I said, when I said no physicality, that includes you. Well, guess what? I would have banned Steph DeLander from ringside, and you know what? I would have said, if that's how you're going to do it, then the stipulation is off. You can fight. So, but Sami Callihan decided to play it smart. As Mance Warner stood in his face, he said, I thought so. And it's like, dude, he's playing it smart. And he's biding his time and waiting until Sacrifice to get the job done in the middle of the ring. Meanwhile, in one-on-one X Division action, Laredo Kid went up against Wes Lee from NXT. Wes Lee won the matchup. DuPont and Igwe might have gotten involved. And then the Rascals in Austin confront the three men and basically talking smack to them for Sacrifice. Maybe Spitfire confronts Santino Marella about the stipulation, and Santino Marella goes, you know what, I have an idea. It'll be a handicap match for the Knockouts Tag Team titles, but Ashman, headed by Elegance, his partner will be none other than the personal concierge, George Iceman. Which is so funny. What? I thought that was pretty funny. So, and knockouts action. Zaya Brookside went up against Rosemary. It was a heck of a matchup until Rosemary decided to sneak out of the ring for a minute, and she started to get counted out. And as the referee tells her, stay in the ring, and as she was counting them out, Rosemary found a chain. And then as she's going into the chain, Xia Brookside steps on it, grabs the chain, is about to use it, and then Rosemary hits her with a mist. Referee saw that, automatically rang the bell. Disqualification victory for Xia Brookside. Meanwhile, Steve Macklin is talking to Eric Young over near a fire, and basically tells Eric Young, I don't drink, and basically walks away. It seems like Steve Macklin is going his separate direction while Eric Young goes in his. Will Steve Macklin join forces with the Northern Armory? Well, time will tell on that situation. Meanwhile, Cody Daner and JDC ended up locking up. As you know, JDC spent his time Full Sail. And then, Diener addresses the Full Sail crowd before the matchup. JDC responds to Diener, just walk away from this matchup and take the loss like a man. Diener refuses. They fight it out. And but JDC ended up winning the matchup in the end. We want a liaison for NXT and TNA. Miss NXT herself, Miss Ariana Grace, graces us, no pun intended, with her presence as she joined Tom Hennepin and Matthew Raywall on commentary as Lei Ying Lee, the TNA Knockouts champion, Masha Slamovich, goes up against, it's basically an international incident. Russia and China on one end and the States in the other. And here's the crazy part. The ladies from Russia and China, Masha Slamovich from Russia, Lei Ying Lee from China, are the faces. And two All-American hot girls in Cora Jade and Tessa Blanchard. Now, Lei Ying Lee is pretty hot. And Masha Slamovich is not that bad, but Tessa Blanchard and Cora Jade, they're heels. They're one of the nastiest people in the women's division right now, those two. And in the end, though, during the matchup, Jade hits Slamovich with the belt, and Tessa Blanchard picks up the victory. Meanwhile, Tom Hennepin oversees the summit between Mike Santana and Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali starts talking trash about Santana. Santana gives it right back to Ali and said, I am an addict, addicted to positive life, the fans, the wrestling business and all. And then as he lunged after Ali, the great hands jumped him, and then Ali, but I think Ali set it off by having a bottle of wine. He says, just a goodwill, good gesture. Mike Santana not buying it. And then as he goes after Ali, the great hands jumped him and they started kicking him. And then Ali pours the bottle of wine into a glass and puts it down and says, that's when you wake up. Did he take it? He would have smashed it. He would have smashed it. So we shall see what happens when they go at it tomorrow night on Sacrifice. And then Frankie Kazarian decided to join commentary for the main event. Joe Hendry addressed the Full Sail crowd about his 10-man tag where he teams up with Leon Slater, Elijah, Matt Hardy, and Nick Nemeth against the System and the Colognes. And then Santino Marella comes out to introduce Hendry's mystery opponent, but then Ryan Nemeth comes out, my big brother! It's only one day till he returns to the ring, and all that. And then he said, and then as Ryan Nemeth walks away, the guy's out of his mind. Don't know. He's not my guy. And then he decided to announce that Hammerstone would challenge Joe Hendry for the title. So Hammerstone returns to TNA and challenged Joe Hendry, and Hendry ends up retaining the title in the matchup. But the System and the Colognes attack Joe Hendry after the matchup. But here comes the Hardys. Here comes Leon Slater. And here comes Elijah to kind of help Hendry out. And everybody's starting to fight and brawl. Now, that is all on this episode of the show. Hope you like the new intro. I just made it up. I just made it just now. There'll be new thumbnails and new intros coming to this channel pretty soon. I'm working on them. I'm probably going to work on more during the weekend. As you know, I have Saturdays off now, so that kind of frees me up a little bit. So, again, to Jordy Scow, if you're watching this, get well, get better. I know you're taking a safer route than I did. And I think we have both have a different approach how we go about, doing rant and rave on us if we're sick. I had a sore throat. But I did my entertaining my way, and Jordan takes a safe route, which is good because I think Jordan's a little bit younger than I. very much younger than I, and he has all the time. So That's why I'm not knocking him for a bit. Like I said, we all have different approaches of how we deal with sore throat. Me, it takes more than just. And like I said, when I had my sore throats, I still entertained in my way. And I try to be funny in my own way, which is great. So, and Jordan decides to take the safe route and just get some rest, eat some soup. I hope you get better, Jordan. Seriously, I hope you get better. See you back on your feet and talking away again. And if I have to, I'll bag you for interrupting me and all that good stuff. But brother Jordan, love you, man. Get well soon, and keep rocking, dude. All right, we missed you tonight on Rant and Rave. We would have had a lot of fun, and we want to thank David St. Dennis for coming on to fill in for Jordy Scow. And like I said, hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back this Monday to do Monday afternoon, Monday Night Raw. It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you for tuning in. And like I said, tomorrow we got Bullseye. We got SmackDown. I'll probably watch TNA Sacrifice just for the heck of it. And probably report on that. Who knows? And so I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. Good night, everybody. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Arabian Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.